94.5 KSO, this is Freddie Haynes Unscripted. We are live from St. Luke Community United Methodist Church, where we are having this exciting rally, Justice for John Wiley Price. Of course, I think all of us know by now that the commissioner is being investigated along with a slew of other people because there's been a dragnet in this investigation. Yeah, great word. Thank you, Freddie Haynes and Sib, for giving me that great word. But the bottom line is the community has come out to say we are standing with one who has stood for us. And we have had just a lineup of impressive speakers. But Sib, the place is just energized with expectation because we have in Dallas, the Muhammad Ali, the Michael Jordan of oratory. I'm talking about brilliance, prophecy, all wrapped up in one. He is a scholar and a gentleman. But before he throws down out there, he's live with us right here, the one and only Dr.
Michael
Eric
Dyson.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Dr. Michael E. D?
Oh, my God. The man who spoke is the greatest. I'm just here in the shadow, but glad to be here and glad to be supporting John Wiley Price, who's an incredible public servant.
Yeah. So question. Why did you fly in all the way from D.C. to be a part of this and flying out tonight? That says a lot about your commitment.
Yes, sir. Well, John Wiley Price's commitment is incredible because he's been committed to this community for the last 3 decades. His record of public service, of tremendous representation of the interests of not only of African-American people, but struggling people, vulnerable people, people whose backs are against the wall. The voiceless have found a voice, the vulnerable have found a spine, and those who have been cast down have been lifted up because of his leadership. And I'm just honored to be here to join my voice with the voices of others to say, slow down, reserve judgment. This man is innocent until proven guilty.
Thank you.
This is a justice system that is predicated upon the notion that we must extend the privilege of the conception of innocence until countervailing facts prevail. And I'm saying, I'm looking out in the public sphere, and all I hear is negativity, insinuation, hint, allegation, suggestions, symbolisms, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm saying that's not right. The court of public opinion is not where it should be prosecuted, but in the court of law.
And the court of law, but the court of opinion goes a long way, and it is no accident that we have an African-American president and how things are flowing from there down to the local level in Dallas. And
yes, ma'am.
Can you speak to that in terms of what many say is a widespread effort to bring down African-American politicians?
Well, look at it. You know, he's not an American. He's a communist. He's un-American. He's not patriotic. Where's his birth certificate? And on and on and on. And this is from the President of the United States of America. What more will they do to local leaders who stand up in their faces? And even more than President Obama has been able to do to muster the courage to have public visibility given to the issues that are important to our community. That's why they're going after John Wiley Price. And I stand with him, by him, and say to the world that he is my friend, and I will continue to support him through thick and thin.
The one and only.
We have the one and only Dr. Michael Eric Dyson continuing our conversation with you, Doctor, about what this means today. And now, this is not just an isolated incident, as we talked about, in the Dallas area, but it obviously has great significance. You're being here today, and you're speaking to the people about this.
Well, thank you. And it is important because, look, I am a friend of the former mayor of Philadelphia, John Street, and they tapped his office, bugged his office, the FBI did. And people say, well, where there's smoke, there must be, you know, fire. Well, if the FBI lit the fire, of course there's smoke. I mean, that's the point. They just downright pornographic about it. You know, we don't believe in premature emasculation. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying stop the severance of this man's seminal intensity, his poetic power, his prophetic expression of hope for those who are voiceless. Why do we say that? Because John Wiley Price, they say he's a ladies' man, he's flashy, he got money in his safe. Given this economy, where else are you gonna put it? Ladies' man, pimping is, it might hurt your feelings, but it ain't against the law. So the point is, drive nice cars. Style has become the vehicle for black masculinity ever since slavery, when white supremacy attempted to suppress us. So whatever argument you got, it ain't got nothing to do with the bottom line. The bottom line is this is a flamboyant man in service of a flamboyant people who in the face of oppression need a powerful symbol. John Wiley Price has been the most dedicated servant in this area, and I stand with him and support him to the end.
J. Edgar Hoover may be dead, but the spirit and the ugliness of that organization lives.
Listen here, Paul Robeson, Albert Einstein, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, the Black Panthers. I mean, they have done the thing. And even, look, the Justice Department ain't free. Look, under Albert Gonzalez, under Bush, they investigated them for what? Trying to fire all of these attorney generals. So you talking about the Justice Department ain't right? We know that the law has not been right. And look, it's been justice, right, but it's been just ice. Cold for us, leaving us out in the cold of lack of justice and access to those things. That's why it's important for us not to buy the okie doke. He ain't perfect, but nobody has to be perfect to be useful. That's the message of the gospel. That's certainly the message of black leadership. And we don't need very corrupt political figures outside of our community trying to tell us what to do from within. We need to say one standard should prevail and justice should be that standard. And until it's equally applied, we have to stand up for those who stand up for us.